So where I think we left off, I had literally just gotten the variant of the ability that you get in Definitive Edition for the first game, where you can throw like an orb around and you can use bash to leap off of that. It's slightly different now, though. The only way to actually to bash it is to fully charge it when it also gets its fire ability, like it becomes a big giant fireball. And I can only imagine that part of that is because some of the stuff you could do in Definitive Edition was crazy with that. With the, I don't even know what the name of what it was called before, but like you had this ability to like throw a ball of light and then jump off of it, and it was also like a light attack. But I think I have it, yeah. But you can't do the smaller one, I don't think, yeah. What I gotta do now is figure out even where I left off. I mean, yeah, okay, so we're heading back to the Wisp here. 2 out of 3. We just got the ability to throw fire. We gotta warm this place up a bit because the Bower Bear thing is too cold, too sleepy. They've completely given up. Oh my god, I'm just loving this. There we go, okay. There ain't anything to worry about that. Alright, where are we? You know, I went up here for no reason. Yeah, oh, I need to go, I guess I need to go back here and up, because I can't pass through here. Okay, so that was a complete waste of time. Let's go back. Double check. I don't think I can set this on fire, can I? No, okay. What's controlling that? And there's a mechanism. Probably that over there, that little lantern-looking thing, that candle. Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. You're right. I should look at it more positive. It is a refresher for sure. Considering, okay, considering I haven't played in so long. I definitely have got to get my bearings again. Now I have a good idea where we were. So this is the area that I had basically completely juggled that fireball from. Before I had this ability to throw fire, I literally put all this time into juggling a fireball the entire way over. All the way from the left out here. And then actually got there and realized I can't do anything with it. And all I could just think of is, oh man, like, I thought I did something cool. And I sort of, I can imagine there might be some benefit for speedrunners doing it. But what I did here was, all I could really do was just get up to, like, a decent way up, and then I couldn't do anything. Because I didn't have the fire ability. I couldn't go any, see, like, I even got the tool tip, or the tip for it, use bash and charge light bursts to reach greater heights. Yeah, and I was like, what does that even mean? And I was basically assuming, oh, that must be the ability that I got earlier, or that I got now. But I didn't have it. So I'm sitting there going, well, okay. So here's where they're going to ask me to get, to actually hit this. Does that open up? Yep, okay. So that's our shortcut. How's it going, Jerp? I know it's pretty late for me. I don't know if you're also up crazy late. Oh, all right. Well. Oh yeah, and there's that thing that happens where that enemy in particular, I can probably redo it right here if I do it right. You can force yourself to die if you get stuck. The game just insta kills you under some circumstance. It's about 4:45 for me right now. The game will insta kill you if you get stuck behind those mouths. I think they must have some detection that assumes that you can't get out. And if you ever hit that, it's all over, you're done. I'm gonna look a little further. Having a bit of trouble determining what the camera's trying to show me here. Like, sometimes the camera moves and shows me something, like... In this case, I can sort of see what they want. I don't know how to get there. I'm assuming that I gotta bash the big snowball. But when I was further up at the top there, I had no idea what they were trying to show me. Okay, in this case, I'm guessing they just want me to get the fire over there. Yeah. I guess I don't bash it at all. Huh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you create a little spot for your for the burrow ability. I'll have to get that from the other side. But yeah, Jared, my sleep schedule is so messed up. I'm gonna try to stay up all night tonight, and I'm gonna try to find something really mindless to do as it gets later and later. Like, I'll probably just do errands and like laundry and stuff. Ah, see? Okay. I want to try to find a good way to get... good way to get up there. They must mean something... Oh, well, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There we go. Oop. Well, I don't have to charge that. Had you played the first game, Jared? Oh, alright. I'll eat that. Oh yeah, that's fine. First game was absolutely blew me away. This one isn't as surprising for the quality. Like, I expect them to continue what they had done so well with. Shortly before they released it. Wow. Then you just rapid fire got to explore all this. For me, it was like, I couldn't fathom them doing a sequel because I didn't know how they would improve it. Or how they would add to it. Even though I would have just as easily taken more of the same. It's gonna be cold. but they just made it look better. They made it play better. I would say probably the only thing that I find a little strange, I don't know what to make of, is the NPCs. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them. I really just want to find a place to sand. Yeah, I basically want to do that, but I want to do it with better timing. I can't jump with it either. There. No idea whether that's intended or not. I kind of want to know what was down to the left. Main thing you really appreciated was them making the combat more interactive. It was interesting to kind of see them make the change there, because the initial, what they suggested initially. Oh jeez. Oh, I can handle this. In the first game, there was a lot of talk about how they didn't want to. They wanted to be. They were somewhat averse to focusing on the combat. I'm not super clear on why. Oh, you can break it. I didn't know that. I haven't been using this attack that often. I felt like there was some sort of importance that I feel like was relevant for them focusing on the platforming and not being super heavy on the combat in the initial game. I don't remember if it was something where they were worried about the game would be too complex for their target audience, or if they felt like Ori just overall gameplay-wise is more focused on platforming, or what. I don't think it's. I don't think the combat is a bad idea, and the animations and the flow of it are really good. There was a spot in the first game that this is very reminiscent of. Here's the fourth one. The reason they added the combat system might be because so many critics complained the combat sucked. Did they? I wasn't. I guess I paid no mind to the. I liked the game enough that I didn't really care what anybody else thought. But maybe that was a complaint. Like, it definitely really didn't, like, the combat in the original game, where you just have you had Sign to do the work for you. So what was even up here? I need to see what's up at the top. Having Sign do the work didn't really... I don't feel like it did anything for the game. Like, I don't think it added in any way. Like, it could have been taken out and been fine. I don't know if I would have... Oh, is this... You know what? This is going to lead to the... I need to see what's down here first. I need... Oh, I see. Is this going to be a race? Okay. That's fine. I'll grab it. Grab it for later. I think they could have taken Sign having an ability to attack at all. And I think that probably would have been fine for the first game. But yeah, I would certainly agree. Like, the balance is tough. Like, it's so much easier to focus. Not that they, like, everything they've done so far in this, like, it works really well. It mixes really well. But the only thing I probably would have thought would have been something like, I guess this is the start pedestal. Yeah. The only thing I would have thought would have been something like, if the spirit of the first game was so important to be preserved that adding combat to the second game changed it to the point where it was no longer the thing that everybody liked, maybe? That was the only thing I could have thought about that I was wondering about. Oh, is this literally to go pick him up as quickly as he can? Oh yeah, alright. And then what, to loop back or something? Okay. Oh, because it opens it up. Wow. Interesting. Okay. I like how Ori even has a, Wait, I completely... I completely left. Let's try this again. Let me pay attention. It's all up. I didn't realize it could even leave the arena. But yeah, like, the game becomes more acrobatic with some of the attack options anyways, so... I don't know if I'm super concerned. Oh, I did it again. Okay. I ignore the instructions as much as I can. There was people mentioning before that comparisons to Hollow Knight were really frequent. Oops. I don't think it was good enough. Wonder if they never got to the point of having some of the other abilities. Critics? Well, yeah, there is sort of a common problem. Well, I don't know, it's kind of twofold. It's like, it's common for games to get criticized based on either early copies of the game that are incomplete and buggy, or smaller slices of the game, or not finishing, or whatever it is. Like, it's one of those things where one of the problems that you have to deal with is, like, you know what, I'm gonna just restart. you often, as a reviewer, don't have enough time to review games, especially if you're working for like a bigger outlet. Damage boosting is actually really effective here. Well, to a point. Oh, you know what? I should get that one first. But one thing that you'll see with critics for these like bigger review outlets is that they don't have a lot of time to review these games. Did it again. And they may be forced to kind of like rush to an opinion based on, you know, a very limited facet of the, or amount of the game, or a very, you know, I literally did it again. You know, they kind of have to laser focus on the things they think are important, and that's kind of all they get. Oops, okay. Man, they made these really razor's edge. Like, I'm assuming there might be some quicker ways to handle some of this stuff, but... Oh, slow. Restart. You don't expect these, especially for games like this, to be on the tough side right away. A lot of times you see cases like these where oh my god. You see a lot of times where these, like especially the first tier reward, is oftentimes designed to be easy so that most players can get to like a significant chunk of them to start. They didn't pull any punches here. Alright, now we can go fight what presumably is the boss here. I definitely really like the pacing of those challenges, even though they can be really tough, and I'm certainly being really sloppy as I go through them. And not only that, the music is just perfectly, it's got this like very kind of lighthearted, kind of jubilant pacing to them that I like a lot. Can I not get that? Gonna hold off on bringing fire. Well, I don't know. Considering where we are, I should keep the fire on me. Man, they have like a little animation, like a little context-specific animation for everything. When did we get a second one? When did I not notice this? Oh, those are the Wisps? I thought that was another version of Seer. Hey. I know. Oh, you're running for it, okay. well, we're playing that game, are we? Wow, the effects in the backgrounds is awesome for the... Oh, I'm stuck. Just realizing this. I think I've already lost it. No, I'm good. The effects that they have for that snow is awesome. It's like so nice and wispy. I'll just eat those, it's fine. I'm not sure if I lost that challenge or not. I felt like I could have made it to the end. Oh, look who it is. Wonder where Kuro was in all this. Well, the thing that was kind of weird is that I was thinking Shriek was basically sort of like maybe... Like maybe Shriek was either a corrupted version of Kuro or like a lost sibling to Ku or something. So it kind of makes you wonder if there's kind of more elaborate, there's a more elaborate story to it. Because, like, it can't just be Shriek being abandoned. Or I wouldn't think, anyways. I'd be surprised if it was just Shriek being abandoned and being hateful for that, especially being turned away by, I guess, the regular owls. Because the story for Kuro, I feel like was more impactful of, like, basically, like, it was almost kind of a tragic misunderstanding of, like, the method in which the tree was searching for its its light or whatever was inherently toxic to dark creatures. Like, I can understand, like, that kind of works a bit more, and it kind of plays off of, like, the sort of, like, their existences are so opposite, they're toxic to each other. But I want there to be more to whatever is going on with Shriek. Maybe there is, I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen the entirety of the game, and maybe there's parts of the story that I haven't really figured out or understood yet. Or I guess I gotta do the full one. Hey, Joe. How's your morning? It's kind of late. Or early. Not really sure at this point. Oh, look who it is. Don't remember there's more cutscenes. Okay, well, yeah, let me go ahead and let me see what the game has to say first, and then I'll try to understand that afterwards. You brought me spicy herbs? Where did you find them? They only grow on dangerous outcrops and must be harvested neath the full moon. And they're just what I need to make the perfect marsh clam soup. What a rare treat. Spicy soup. Moki delicacy made from marsh clams. Find someone in need of a warm meal. Everybody could use a nice meal. You're lucky. Usually the soup line is very long. Sometimes it reaches all the way to Grom. But the soup is worth it. So warm, so creamy. So meanwhile, Grom is, where is Grom? Okay, that's not that far away. Never mind. I thought it was further away. I was thinking we were still out, like, somehow in my head, I kept thinking that we were, like, way off to the side. No, we're not. We're not. Hey, for your part of your understanding to be based on a later cutscene, then just following. Yeah. That's true. I mean, that's kind of the way things work. I have to resign to, like, open speculation and to try to just, like, lay out my thoughts and see if they're right when we get to it. Ooh, this is a shard. We're gonna get that shard right away. Hopefully. Alright, that didn't quite Man, the lighting on that's super good. Alright, can we... Here we go. What do we got? Is this water breathing? Did we finally get water breathing? Convert melee damage into energy. Oh, does this literally give... Oh my god, does this literally give me what... So, the comparisons to Hollow Knight are unfortunately endless. And if this gives me energy just for doing damage with melee, then... when dealing melee, yeah. Not that I'm, like, I can't complain, because I had heard, somebody said, I don't know if this is true or not, but somebody had said that the devs for this game were upset with all the comparisons to Hollow Knight, and but you know they exist. I don't think they're bad. I just think they're there. I mean, Ori has enough to make it unique as it is, where I'm not really super concerned. You think that the sequel was a bad idea, is what it sounds like. The first game was good, yeah. I mean, I don't, I don't find it to be the most important thing that no game can use a thing that existed in another game. Like, how am I gonna... Like, I'm fine if, I'm fine if like mechanics exist across more than one game. That's fine. You didn't need it in terms of well, that's kind of interesting the way to think about it. You didn't need it though. It sounds like considering games are so on the scale of like more towards the scale of luxury than necessity. That's a way of phrasing it that I don't necessarily understand. Like, being able to play, being able to blow off steam is kind of the line that I draw as when gaming and enjoyment is necessity rather than luxury. But any particular game, I don't know. So many sequels nowadays, you rarely see unique projects. It's hard. It's so hard to get behind that though, because like there's so much demand for so much of the same as it is that not capitalizing it seems ridiculous. On the same scale of like, and in the same way that like, while okay, so I've been playing games since like 1988. I'll be 36 very shortly. Like, that's a weird thing to think about, too. But anyways, I'll be 36 very shortly. And, I don't... Like, I see very few unique games that seeing... Of the few games that I like getting a sequel... Like, if Zero Ranger got a sequel, I'd be happy for that. Because it's like, of the shmups that I like, and there aren't that many, as much as I would like to pretend that I'm a big shmup aficionado, Zero Ranger is one of the few that I do like, and I would love to see more of that. So I'd like to see a sequel to that. Just as much as I would like to see something that comes up and is equally as impressive as Zero Ranger in a different direction. I would take either. Now, if like there were 50 Zero Ranger games so far, just the same way as there's like a million Call of Duty Battlefield games, then I might be like, yes, I would like to see something different. But they're kind of not. And I guess it depends on like how specific of a niche are you looking for. Because like there's a million Metroidvania platformer type of games. There's a million like that get to a certain level of specificity. Like, if you were to say that Ori is on the same general concept as like Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, or Portrait of Ruin, or like, so if that's the level of specificity that you enter into, then there's plenty of games. But yeah, what I was going to say as well is that if Ori 1 is, if you need something that specific in terms of what the game's content and execution are, and filling that niche once is fine, or isn't fine, I guess, that level of specificity, and I guess I can understand that. Just the same as, like, I look at people who go through every random cave-esque shmup and love every single one of them, even though that's not my thing. I'm not even a fan of vertical shmups for the most part, where Zero Ranger is the exception for me. So for me, it's like, I want to see more Gradius Gaiden. I want to see more Super Hydora. I want to see more... So, people are thrilled about Darius Burst, Chronicle Saviors, and then whatever they did afterwards, because they did some sort of expansion or something. I want G-Darius. I want that again. Or when they finally announced R-Type Final 2, I immediately jumped to kickstarting it, because I want that exact thing, and they're not going to make more of that. It's very rare. So, like, if they make, for example, another horizontal shmup, let's say, for example, Devil Engine, and then Devil Engine Ignition is totally being screwed over by Dangan. Trying to think of people who would be happy for... what was this game? Somebody tweeted this at me recently. There was a game very similar to Luftrausers that was released recently, and I can't remember... What was this called? It was just released, and I cannot remember what it was called. Let me see. It's not even that important that I figure out what it was. I just cannot remember what it was. Like, it'll be under my continue watching on Twitch if I can find it. Or recommended games, maybe. I watched a bit of it, trying to figure out what I thought about it. I literally cannot find this game anymore. The shame that Twitch doesn't have a history. If I do browse, is that going to give me something? No, I literally cannot find this game. Which is amazing. There were a couple people who were streaming it recently, too. But it was one of those shmups where, you're not, it's more like dogfighting rather than, a traditional, scrolly, high level of control kind of shmup. I cannot remember what it was called. But people were recommending that to me because I typically like shmups, but the ones that I like are usually very specific. It's not even I don't just like twin stick shmups. I tend to, I prefer, Assault Andrew Cactus or Monolith or whatever, but I don't necessarily like Geometry Wars, for example. Geometry Wars is okay. I just couldn't really get into it. It doesn't mean it's bad, but it's I have a very particular taste. But yeah, I can understand, if there's something that is very specific that doesn't really get touched anymore, and that is, for example, Ori 1 being, extremely focused on being a platformer, and being upset, and that remember how I mentioned that very early in the stream, where I was wondering if there was something specific in being so platform-focused that Ori 1 had that people didn't get in Ori 2. I can understand that to a basic degree. Personally, I think the thing that kind of threw me off more was that there's so many NPCs. The world feels a little bit more... The world feels a little more constructed. It feels a little bit less focused on kind of the more pure platformy, just kind of explore the world and let the world kind of tell its story with minimalistic dialogue at most. So in that respect, I can kind of understand, there are changes that are they're either not gonna appeal to people or they're gonna feel a little strange. and they're going to feel maybe out of place. And then, you know, you're going to see comparisons to other games as well, like all the Hollow Knight comparisons, which are extremely valid. It doesn't bother me in that I don't feel that they're necessarily like they're a bad decision. It just feels like they become a bit different than what the original game was, and it makes me wonder what my expectations were going in. Ori 1 made you feel a sense of loneliness in a dark world. Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, I definitely don't feel as... I feel like the NPCs are there to distract me from exploring the world. I don't feel as much like they're giving me substantial things to do. I think instead what they're doing is they're basically giving me if I'm struggling a lot with the world, then I should pay attention to them because they're going to give me stuff that I can use. They're going to give me lots of extra spirit light or whatever. But I don't feel like they're a substantial addition to my enjoyment of the story. Like all of, like, especially like the Moki, they don't offer anything that I feel like makes the world. They don't, like, there's nothing story-wise or, like, it doesn't really give me, like, any insight as to the culture of the characters in the world, or they're just, like, simple quest givers and just about nothing else. There's, cutesy animals that maybe, but I mean, Ori filled that role, so what was the point of adding the Moki? Maybe there were plushies, I don't know. But I definitely don't, I guess that was kind of the thing, yeah. Like, what do they contribute to my enjoyment of the game besides something that, like, can basically they're giving a character to associate with a quest to get more spirit light. They're wrapping it up in a story and a character rather than just having me wander around and collect challenges that are a bit more organic. So yeah, I think that's kind of it. It's just I don't feel like they add anything to the world besides giving a friendly face to your like a friendlier face to your generic need to do stuff. I think the game is like the stuff that the game set out to do. I definitely felt like it did an extremely good job with. It's just some of the things I don't feel were probably super necessary, or like it's certainly like if they felt that players couldn't if players struggled to find their way around for whatever reason, or to if they felt too directionless, or players who were struggling to get to unlock the later abilities couldn't identify where the challenges were, maybe? I think this is later. I need to do this later. But that's my thought so far. It's like I can't help but feel like they needed to put a face on the locations where where players could get. I have no idea how to get to the side of this. Well, I can go here now. It's like they needed a face on giving the players some direction, I guess. But for me, it's like, why not use that as an excuse to make the story more interesting as well? Like, you could pack more into that and make it a little bit more organic, a little more subtle, rather than having them basically be I have abilities for you, the character, or I have do I have ultra grapple on? Is that what I'm messing up with? No. But other than that, yeah, it's not the biggest deal in the world, and it doesn't. I don't think it necessarily makes the game worse. It doesn't feel necessary. I guess I don't need those anyways. Because I guess the thing is that, like, whenever I see characters, I want them to give me some more story, or I want them to feel more important than just I'm a random little critter who gives me something, a very vapid kind of direction of, like, my character's hungry, my character, lost an acorn, and it means a lot to me. And why does it mean a lot to me? I don't know. It's an acorn. So I guess in that case, I'll say maybe it does make the game a little bit worse for me, and then I spend too much time wondering what the point is of that. Like, I would rather not have a face at all, and I'd rather just like have something in the world that directs me into noticing another spirit light pick up. Here we go. This is what I wanted. The same thing is, like, the whole having this village that you upgrade. I don't see what the point, like, it doesn't make sense relative to some of the rest of the game, or of the first game especially, where, like, oh, I really want to get that. It just felt like your purpose in the world was more to kind of restore its liveliness, I guess. Like, it's like restore energy to the world, and the world would take care of it from there, rather than, like, you have a lot of, like, ground level busy work. I mean, maybe that's the point. Maybe they're sort of more trying to make Ori more grounded. Maybe in the long term, Ori just becomes a Moki or something. Maybe that, like, it's sort of like, now that you've fulfilled your purpose, you can kind of have a more normal existence. But, like, if that's the way it's supposed to be, then it's not being sold in a convincing way. It kind of feels like it's a challenge. Challenge room without the, like a challenge shrine without the shrine. Yeah, it is. Kind of weird that there was no music or anything in the, it's kind of a one-off for that sort of thing. Normally, they'd be a little more... This would be a more constructed kind of thing. Spend life to cast spells without energy. Ugh. I mean, I can come in handy, but it's a little grim. I'm not really sure what I want here. looking for here? Okay. Welcome. You've come at the right time. I've just deciphered these stones. To the casual observer, they might look like Apollo rocks, but to me, they're a key. See how some are long and some are short? They're notes to a song. I'm sure the song opens this gate to the Midnight Burrows, but I'm just not sure how. I suppose it would help if I was paying attention. Do you remember that from your playthrough? I don't know. Maybe I mean, it's possible that maybe I hit a spot that you haven't been to. I don't think I did a 100% playthrough. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Sorry, I'm distracted trying to figure out how to reproduce that effect. I think I'm hitting a point where I'm going past where the game thinks it needs to render that part of the sky or something. I hit it twice. Alright, well, let's mess around. I'm pretty confident that this is going to open up when I do, when I figure out the puzzle, but just in case. Okay. I want to see. One of the problems that I have with some of these puzzles is that I'm not really versed in music theory at all. If only I knew how to read stone notation. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna struggle here. I mean, it could be as simple as basically the, I don't know. I mean, if it's just 3, then it's basically, is that one midway? Yeah. It's basically, it's either, depending on which one's bottom and which one's top. It's this one, the one on the right, 2 on the far right, the one on the left, the one in the middle, and then the one on the left again. Assuming that's even remotely right. I don't know if this is actually has any reference to music theory or not. It's gonna be hard to memorize as I'm doing this too. Okay, Far left. Bottom. Okay, alright, I'm reading it right, okay. It's probably not music theory, if I was able to figure that out. Does that open this up? No. I figured it was either going to be that or upside down. Because I was wondering whether or not the length that it was hanging was important, or the height it was off the ground, and that would have like inverted my decision. I don't know whether I should feel happy about that or proud of that or not. That was such a guess of me like just realizing how dumb I am when it comes to music and just going, well, fucking just try something, I guess. Well, but like some games will do that. They'll introduce like Undertale does that, where like there's no way I was going to figure out the music puzzle in Undertale. Like it was not remotely feasible for me to. I had to have somebody point out what to do. It's like I understand what they want from me. I don't know how to do it. I know what like if I knew anything about how to do music. Oh, they're doing these things. These were in the first game. I think I circumvented something, though. I think, I wasn't supposed to cast the projectile there, but I also don't know how I would have gotten in there otherwise. Alright. Hello there, trusty traveler. Is it just me, or is this part of the world particularly tricky to navigate? These tunnels lead in the most perplexing directions. I wonder what could be the cause. Some curious root structure? The decay? Ah, well. A fun map-making challenge, at least. Yeah, I'll buy it. I will totally grab it. So one of the things that kind of occurred to me, and part of the reason why the NPCs were a bit jarring to me, so, that sort of, like, semi-spoken, Simlish kind of language that games do here and there, it occurred to me that there's some that I really like and some that don't really work for me. And Hollow Knight, I really, 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 really like theirs. This one just doesn't really do it for me. Like, I think it actually works best for the characters that are... I think it works best for the tree and, like, the characters with deeper voices. I don't know if it works as well for everything else. Oops. God damn it, Windows, you're killing me. Hold on. Let me get Windows to get the fuck out of here. I like how that's the, when is this going to try to reboot? It's like, I've updated many times very recently. What do you want, Windows? Let me schedule the restarts for, like, noon. 12 p.m. PM. Let me set PM. I hate you. Oh, it's got a check mark or checkbox. So this is the weird thing. Why do they require me to hit a check to confirm my setting in this exact spot in Windows 10? I chose PM, you motherfucker. You still say AM. You do 1 PM then. No, it keeps resetting to 12 a.m. It doesn't. Pick a time, 10 p.m. Now it saves tomorrow. Pick a day tomorrow. Okay, cool. Good. Fuck off. Kill me, Windows. Alright. So, most settings in Windows 10 adopted the sort of like, you change it and then you just like exit out of the menu and it saves it. The sort of like mobile kind of setup to where like everybody expects now that like, if you change a setting and it doesn't prompt you, like it's just done. And usually, if you need to be prompted, they'll say like there'll be like a very deliberate, like super obvious checkbox, or like need to hit apply, and they'll tell you and ask you about it. In this, they have this like really tiny checkbox that the way that the screen is laid out is really easy to not pay attention to, and you have to click on that, or otherwise it'll ignore it, and even then it'll still ignore it. It's really weird that that's like the one case out of nowhere that shows up that happens to have it. Oh, we're doing the portal thing, I just realized. I think I need that. I don't need nothing. Triple jump. We're a little short though. I think, yeah, I skipped something, I think. Oh. Or, yeah, that looked like a wall. This I couldn't not read as a wall. Oh, that's interesting. They even show you where these things connect. Here, spit at me. Or not. Wait, I can just go up here. I want to spend some time looking at what I'm looking for here. Okay. Interesting. Oh, there's another one down here too? No? I don't know if I think the lines are a good idea. I somewhat feel like it can be important to how much time do I have to get up there? We're good. This is gonna go to... what was I gonna say? Having to spend some time discovering stuff. Here we go. Did I already know about this one? Oh, I did. Yeah, I already have it. Well, that was sudden. Yeah, I figured, considering how open this game seems to be, I do have a bit more. I do have more. I have like better abilities here than I would have been able, like I would have had otherwise. Oh no! Oh no! And they move you back too, or something. I want to. Is there like a max velocity I can get here? No. I wanted to see if I could do the really fast portal thing, just at a. See if there's like an achievement attached to it or something. Is that 4? Yeah, it's 4. Now I can get whatever it is. Did I go backwards? I think I went backwards. Oh, I'm totally cheesing this. Yeah. Or I don't know why I did that. Whatever, let's go. Deflector. Melee attacks deflect projectiles. That's a nice one. I like that. I'll take that. Let's here. That's a different. Did they? Does the effects on your attack change a bit? Deflector. No. All right. I'm missing. I just got to go over here. So that's a little bit down and around, I guess. I want to practice. I want to see if I can do this really well. There we go. You have to get it. You have to let it get a little closer to you. Curious tablet. Oh. So okay, I got it. That was it? What does Toke have then? What's he gonna give me? Oh, well, he might open this up, though. Because I don't have this yet. I'm gonna try to get that tree for sure. Ah, you're back. Is that a tablet you have there? See, it's a guide to reading the stones. Would have been nice to have. Yeah, it would have been nice to have this before. Wait, never mind. It's written backwards. Well, that's useless. Ah. You could just flip it. You could have it. There's a mirror. I'm sure they have shiny surfaces. Giants, yeah. Spirit light. Alright, well, I mean, you can just read the... How you killing me, dude? Alright. What did I miss to get this thing, I wonder? I wonder if I just need to whip out my handy-dandy smashy smash. No hints yet. Let me figure it out. Let me get super desperate. Let me get like angry, like desperate. Let me get frustrated to the point where oh, you know what it is? It's probably what I was going to do the first time. If this thing is backwards, crap. I don't know if I have to do it from the right to the left or do it upside down. Let me try the right to the left first, which is big, small, big, mid, mid, small, big. Okay. Big, small, big, mid, mid, small, big. Yeah. Okay. Toke is... I wish the characters weren't like... I wish the characters were not so... I wish I respected the characters enough to feel like they were giving me information that I could use. Like, I feel like I have more respect for the characters that like the interactions I have with the characters in Hollow Knight than I do this. And I'm going to start making a lot of comparisons as I go now. That like now that I'm kind of realizing that the NPCs are probably the thing that I think detracts the most from me, because I feel like they could have been better developed, rather than kind of really shallow direction-y quest givers. Without, like, I don't feel a lot of story behind them right now. I don't feel like a lot of connection to them. What would have been great is if they had more of a, like, here's, like, if the characters were way more distinctly part of the first game, then I felt like they, like, even if they didn't exist in the first game, it would have made more sense. Like, they could have done something like Chrono Cross did that for some of its characters. They really wrapped them really tightly into Chrono Trigger's story for the important ones. And then Miguel was going to have one, except for he got his Radical Dreamers portion of it kind of got cut, and they couldn't fit it. But like Sergei and whatever in Chrono Cross connected really, really well to Chrono Trigger. I want more of that. Anyways, let's find out what this is. What do we get? If it's not the jump. All attacks deal more damage. Okay, yeah, that's... I guess for an optional area, there's only so much they can do. Kind of here... Well, I mean, they did have... I will say Chrono Cross had way too many characters that were totally pointless. But the characters that were good, and that were part of the... Well, there already is triple jump. Just a shard you find, or you can buy. It would have been cooler if it was an inbuilt ability, but I can kind of understand like how strong triple jump was in the first game to the point where you just always take it. Still, I'm not really clear on what I want to do here. I'm missing. I'm pretty confident that there's a water dash you eventually get. The first game, I'm pretty sure, had that. Yeah, I don't have it yet. I haven't gotten this yet. I think I needed the water dash for that too. Oh well. But yeah, Chrono Cross definitely had way too many characters, and so many of them were not important enough. You felt like the connection to Chrono Trigger were shoehorned in? Wow, okay. I mean, they definitely couldn't have worked as well as they did without Chrono Trigger, and they were kind of dependent on it. And, like, I would probably be willing to go as far as to say they couldn't exist on their own. But I felt like the way that they connected made it like answered questions in a way that didn't feel so tacked on for me. But I guess yeah. But yeah, they had like 100 whatever characters, and most of them didn't really add a lot to the story. But the ones that did, I felt like were really, really good. Oh, you know what? I think I needed that, dude. Assuming this isn't gonna work. Or no, I just never went up this high. That's what happened. I wonder what I can do with this thing. I would say, like, Chrono Cross is kind of, it's such a, like, so, lots of that game were kind of tedious. Lots of the extra characters definitely didn't really fit. There were a couple of themes of the game that were pretty rough. But, like, the parts that mattered were so good that I feel inclined to give the rest of Chrono Cross a pass. Because I liked how well it connected and how much of the rest of the game worked. But the parts that suck are the reason why I don't replay it. Even though the story stuff was good. Like, I would love for Chrono Cross to get some sort of, like, a cut the bullshit edition. And I know that'll probably never happen. It's a shame I can't, like, pull. I probably at some point would get the ability to push. Or if I can get up and around or something. Yeah, well, yeah, it's Square. I feel like Square's been remaking the stuff that's been some of their bigger games. I don't see Chrono Cross as being part of that. Chrono Trigger, I could see. I don't know how they would justify it. Like, I don't even think Chrono Cross sold really well. And people have been asking for a third Chrono game forever, and like the supposed Chrono Break. But man, I like. If they don't just do all the remaining Final Fantasies and then Chrono Trigger, oh, that was weird. How did that happen? I'm so good at finding bugs. Oh man, I want the fish to start spitting at me. I know they're going to spit nice explosive purple projectiles. You know what I should do? I should warp out and back in, just in case the thing that I thought might actually work. Anywhere. Where's a... Here. But yeah, I don't want to ruin the story of Chrono Cross by talking about why I liked it so much. I will say that there's a couple of extremely story-relevant boss fights that blew my fucking mind. That were just completely, like... They have their own unique music, the point in the story was amazing, the relevance to the characters was awesome. I wish I could say more about them. Like, they're like anybody who knows Chrono Cross will hear me say about the two unique music, big story relevant bosses, and they'll probably know which ones I'm talking about because they're so like pivotal. Can I juggle this guy? Oh my god, you can actually do that. Okay. I was thinking you could do that. I've done that with a different enemy before, somewhere earlier in the game. I just didn't think I can go that far with it. I still don't know what to do about this. I guess it isn't that important anymore. Except for, like, I want to know what this is. There's actually a spot in the game. There's a spot in Chrono Cross where they have a sequence of very important bosses, and the presentation for those bosses is amazing. It's basically a big old boss gauntlet, and I don't want to give I don't want to give away any story relevant, but like they do something very really like cool with the way the music's presented, and guess we're going this way. Ah, here we go. Cool. They do something really nice with the way the music's done. Nothing like that. Nothing that's like a technical accomplishment or anything. It's just a really good choice in hitting home like the reason why it's so important. And, like, the couple of moments where Chrono Cross has these awesome, epic, story reveals, or the things that it's doing. Still can't do it, okay. That's why I remember the game, not the ridiculously crappy, like, the low moments in the game and the story are like, crap. Oh yeah, I can't. So yeah, so this is where they keep alluding to that ability that I can't remember where it is, or I can't remember what it was, or what it was even called in the first game, the water dash. Wonder if I just get the ability to buy it at some point. I should probably go back and talk to what's his face? This dude. I don't think I bought any super story relevant or super any items that basically unlock more of the worlds besides triple jump. Everything else I had to find somewhere. Oh, don't even remember Water Dash being an Ori 1? I could swear there was something like that. There was something that, there was some speed boost you could get underwater. I'm pretty confident. Oh, I had it too. Pretty confident there was. Oh, that's, okay, there's our character who's cold. Here, have some soup. Oh, or wait, this is where you get the soup. Who wanted the soup? Ah, you must be Ori. Welcome, welcome. What an honor. A spirit in my own kitchen. In my very own kitchen. Oh dear, I apologize for the chill. Please help yourself to a warm spot by the fire. Me? I'm used to the cold. The decay froze over my old home in Bower's Reach a long time ago. Besides, these frozen waters are home to the tastiest fish. Once you can get beneath the ice, that is. Every visitor can count on some warmth and a full belly. That's the least I can do in these dark times. What is that actually going to do? What can we do with this? Like, I'm relatively confident that I just need to get the fire to the left. But, but I'm not... Like, I need to get it over here. But I don't see a way to, like, open up whatever I need to get that. Well, considering the... I mean, hopefully it's not telling you what to do, because I could swear it might be it might have something to do with this. And honestly, if it is, then I can just burn it over here, like this. Yeah. They've got like raiders right outside. Oh, interesting. This counts as a target, too. No, it doesn't. I wonder if just the AoE of the explosion is enough. Maybe it's bigger for these. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. I wonder if this is even supposed to be a thing. I don't see any like special pickups or anything. I can't help but want to do something with this, but I can't see a reason to do anything. I don't, maybe you don't get it. I don't know. Who cares? Hey, Swiss. Think I'm finally awake at a reasonable hour for you, right? Because you're on like the other half of the time zones, right? Okay, so I accomplished nothing with that. Let's I don't know. Was there a raid? I know. No, I never had a chance to talk to Swiss because Swiss is like, I think at the complete opposite end of the world for me right now. Swiss has been a long time regular for the channel. Ugh, my neck is even though I'm somewhat bright awake, I'm still ready to go back to sleep. Just like physically, I'm all creaky. Viewer count? I don't know. I haven't been, I'll take a look. I haven't been paying attention to it. I'm trying to. Whoa! What the hell? Yeah, that's what. The chat didn't take up. Maybe I got you know what it could be? Maybe I got auto-hosted by somebody here. I don't know. Well, hey everybody. I don't know. Maybe being up this late, maybe I ended up on the inadvertently at the top of Twitch or something. That's really weird. Maybe there was like a big streamer who stopped. Oh no! It just occurred to me. I can go back and get. Let me save real quick. This is not pointed out in any way whatsoever, but I can just burrow right back to Shriek. Hey. Are you going to kill me? Yeah, okay. Huh. I wonder if coming back here is something I should be doing right now. There's no objective marker or anything. No, yeah, I mean, I'm just happy people are willing to chill. I feel a little bad that if they feel left out of the chat, like maybe I'm like embedded in a wiki or something. I know the Gamepedia wiki, when I was playing Graveyard Keeper, holy crap, I would get a ton of viewers just from that. How's Will of the Wisps compared to the first? It's different. There's a couple of things that I think don't fit very well, like the way the NPCs are put in. The NPCs are very, very light guidance, no expedition. They have done a lot of character to them, and most of it is just to give you mini quests for like ability points. And yeah, it is the way that the combat is integrated is basically like a more platformer oriented version of the combat in Hollow Knight. Although I will say, like, some of the rules for how combat work in this game feel closer to Guacamelee. Lots more, like, you have more air control, more platformy control with your combat. So Hollow Knight maybe, like, Hollow Knight was more strict, more grounded combat, like way higher stakes, I would say. This one I feel like has more room for error and is more airborne. Like Hollow Knight, you do have some air control, but a lot of it is more like just like land your hits and figure out where to stand, and you know your jumps are every small amount of movement counted in Hollow Knight. Not as much in this one. And Guacamelee was like faster movement, faster combat, relevant movement. I still have bigger. Okay, so you know there are a couple additional quests that they have that are still on the list. So I don't know if they consider that I've done them or not. Like they consider this one. Well, I'll have to go back and see if I can even go in here. I've been ignoring this since they told me. I basically, like, I can't even get to it. Or no, that's not even a, it's this thing I'm looking for. There's their shrine. They told me to come back later, so maybe I can actually get in there now. This felt very endgame. But yeah, viewer-wise, it's kind of interesting. The viewer count just shoots up like crazy all of a sudden. Maybe, I don't know. Problem with checking like viewer numbers and analytics and stuff is that oftentimes you can't get any useful information out of it. Oops, that's not Trinity. Yeah, this part is like so deliciously like broken and hostile. It's got like that sort of like desperate apocalyptic kind of feel to it. I got a better idea. Like I was really good at this at one point. And maybe I forgot what I need to do to get up here. You used to be able to get the little, I think I just need to catch that projectile. Well, you know what I could do is just use the ability that I got that I'm ignoring. Yeah, I have been doing the dash into the sand, just not well enough. There we go. That particular one is just a little finicky for some reason. I'm not sure why. The funny thing is that after the stream is done, and Twitch finally finishes parsing everything, all their viewer stats, I'm gonna find myself going back to try to figure out why I got all these extra viewers. Now it lets me in? Maybe not yet. So it will not open until the heart knows that it's safe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did need all four. But because the guess I'll go here. Because everyone right now is like the chat isn't picked up, everyone's kind of silent. I'm assuming that it's either it's like an auto host or it's like an embed link. So probably like Gamepedia or something. Here, I haven't gone there yet. Don't know if I can. It depends on Shriek's here or not. Well, this is new. Oh, I see. Snuck away oh, and some ability. It's a spirit light. You wanted to call them ability points. Alright, I guess I'll choose our smashy. Did he just do... like a spike attack? That dude. Yeah. Oh, dude, I nuked him. Nuked him hard enough to one-shot him, I think, from that drop. These are some chat to explode, so you either gotta be host or embedding. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So there's no way I'm gonna be able to tell until after the fact. Jeez, don't let me heal, why don't you? I just do not, like... Here we go. Funny thing is, I've even got the ability to bash these back, and I just haven't. Alright, fine. Be that way. Like chain reacts too. Is it? Who hosted me? And hey, Admiral. Alright. I didn't see the notification. I scrolled up and down a bit. Not that the chat's been doing much at all. Peeved it? Oh. Oh, okay, so you know what it is then? Auto-hosting doesn't display a, Auto-hosting doesn't display a notification then. Because we were trying to figure out if it was, now I don't know what I want. If it was like Gamepedia or something. I don't know which. I don't know like what ability I want. I guess it's secret. So far, I haven't needed that. Yeah, I was speculating that maybe P would hosted me, but I thought in every case it would tell you. Because for me, like the reason why I would have thought that is because in the middle of the night, like nobody else is streaming, so like I would probably suck up all the big auto hosts. I haven't done this one yet. Like how I've been sitting on some soda and I just have not even barely started it. It's not flat, but the ice is it's all watered down now. Nope, it's flat. Flat as well. Just tricked me. Head it up. See, I'm ignoring this just because I somebody spoiled that I needed this thing to start breaking all those walls. What is this? What are you? Oh, it's a combat. It's an early one too. Yeah, I think it's got some range. Be like the easiest extra slot I've gotten so far. Or oh no, did I break it? Oh wait, there's one at the top, okay. That's it? Alright. I kind of don't know what I want. Although it's cool that I could take like every random like bow upgrade if I want. Well, there was one that basically says like, yeah, Life Force is a good one to have. The generic one if you can't decide. Alright, well we have that. Kind of looking now to see what else I can do. It's kind of strange. In the first game, I didn't hit a point where I didn't remotely know where I could... Like, there was no spot... Like, I guess I can go here. I don't think I've done those yet. Whatever's down there. I never hit a point where I, like, would scour the map and go, I don't even remotely know. Like, unless they could tell me... The question is, how do I get to the one in the Luma pools? I don't see any, like... Maybe it's very indirect or something. Like, it certainly seems like I should be able to get in there. And I can't get to... I'm gonna take another shot at getting to this guy. To Lupo. But there's like a couple spots that I couldn't figure out how to get into. That, like, they seem super crucial. Like this, I just wish I could get up there. Well, you know, actually, if I could probably do it in a... I guess I can go backwards, right? So I'd have to take this guy the entire way back. Oh, no, he blows up after a certain period of time. Well, that's a bummer. Because there was, unless I could get, there's a... Pretty sure there's one of these little chaser dudes that comes after you. Okay, alright, well, that was easy enough. That wasn't nearly as tough as I thought it might have been. Alright, well in that case then, we have whatever we need to go. Oh, I'm entering the map just as they're starting something. Yeah. I don't know if I should go and help this dude or just wait. Oh, I can't even damage him. I need to, There, that works. Oh, and there is, a little something up here. I don't yet see where there might be a lever yet. Actually, is that it? No. Something else. Are you water breathing? No. You're not. I'm gonna keep asking until I find it. There was like a, the way I'm asking that reminds me of, oh no, I'm gonna drown now. Okay. I didn't drown. There was like a really old children's book where there's like a little, there's a chick looking for its mother or something. Like a hen chick, bird chick, chicken chick. And I don't know why that reminded me of that. Those explode when they hit, Okay, we're good. Are you water breathing? That's all I can think of now. Are you my water breathing? Hello there, Intrepid Explorer. Have you ever seen this many colors in one place? Incredible, isn't it? I'll let you in on a trade secret. This is where I come for all my ink. The corals make amazing reds, you know? Care to purchase a map? Yep. There we go. There's our everything else. Well, that's a problem. You're gonna make me go around. Because I don't have the special water dash. Or, no, I can just do that, I guess. Wait, when did they give me water breathing? Hold on, look, I'm not drowning anymore. When did I get this? Why here am I not gonna drown? I don't remember getting this. Oh wait, maybe it's a, hold on a sec. Maybe it's a bug. Go back in, does it make, no? Why is this water so breathable? Why did they just say, oh, water's not a problem anymore? When did this happen? Was it the last element that I got? Hold on. What did I do to get water breathing? Is anybody as completely lost as I am as to how I'm suddenly able to not drown? Because that was such a huge pain in the ass before. Is this water, like, specially not breathable? No, they just decided that I don't drown anymore, I guess. This was such a freaking huge, big deal. I have no real idea of when this happened. Did I totally blank it? Did, like, one of these just mysteriously let you breathe underwater? And feel free to tell me, tell me what happened. I have no idea. Does the game just, like, let you... That doesn't make any sense. It was like it's such an important thing earlier in this game, and it was so distinct in the first game as well. Did I completely gloss it over? Maybe it's secret? No? I was trying to think of, like, if there's anything that's, I have no freaking clue. I have no idea what happened. Yeah, wow. I was like, just, suddenly we're gonna do, you know, it's not a problem. Like, maybe I bugged the game or something. Because they still have, like, air, like, little spots where you should be able to come back up for air. I think maybe I just broke the game. From an NPC? Is it a shard or just a full-on up? Did I buy it without even realizing it? I mean, I would have. But I don't. Maybe I did buy it and just totally forgot. Which NPC is it? Is it one of the ones I've already talked to? I would have bought it in a heartbeat. And then I would have immediately forgotten, I'm sure. Little one, it's good to see you here. A long time has passed since I last left my hollow. You have given me hope. The strength of the forest is near. Something else, too. A familiar stench. Time is of the essence. We will speak again once we have found the wisp. I'm guessing Shriek is here. Are you gonna make me a path? No. Yes. Yes, you are. Ophir, yeah. I'll have to double check. Maybe I could have bought it and just forgot, I guess. Oh, else. Oh, that's convenient. Another seed. After you clear one of the... Yeah, maybe I just bought it and totally forgot. I feel like I would have made a bigger mental note of, oh, water's not a pain in the ass anymore. Where did I even skip to? Where are we? I feel like I may have skipped the entirety of all of this to get up here. I can't help but feel like I just did that. Like I should have gone all the way through at least this portion of the map. Oh, we're here. 'Tis the thing. Oh, I guess I shouldn't leave until I'm done with these. I wonder how many I needed. Alright, who's, there you are. And they are especially insistent on reminding me that I can jump higher. Like, every single time when I might need it. Without even, like, waiting for me to struggle for a bit. They're like, nope, you can jump higher. Or you can, or not jump higher, you can swim faster. So, one of the things that got discussed among the... So I like primarily, well, I guess formally primarily worked on UI stuff, even though I've done many other things in the past. Like my like longest time doing one single thing in game dev has been like UI stuff. And there's a UI UX group that I spent a lot of time with. At the place I currently work at, even though I'm transitioning to like more of a system designer role, and one of the things that's been discussed is like, how do you make tutorial prompts more relevant to the player, and like how do you contextualize the display of them and stuff, and one of the things that Ori's failing at, I would consider from that perspective, is like, try not to tell me something that I've been reminded about already over and over again, without even the time to, without even the opportunity to forget about it, let alone experiment with it. Alright, what do we got? Which ability might this be? Water dash, probably? Swim dash, yeah. There we go. Oh, they gave it to you just the same as, Oh, yeah. Oh my god, that's super great. The Sven really makes it. They did it like Burrow. There we go. Can't get up there, but I'll be able to get it back around though. probably. I feel like I should know... I have an idea. Oh, almost got it. Ah, it's so hard to get because these damn things are in the way. Oh. Yeah, that one was just me. Okay, well, I thought that was something I should need to do. No. I wonder if there's just something down here that I've... Oh, well, there's... Oh. You freaking... They're positioned just such that you're supposed to be able to get on. Alright, whatever. So that was pointless. I discovered a little thing I could do, but that was pointless. I do like... So, like, one of the things that I don't... I see so much in this game that maybe they haven't capitalized on as much as I think they could have. Is doing little tricks like this, mixing your. You have like really good platformy synergies for your stuff, and if you do it perfectly, you can get all the way up there. Like, I know this is sort of like an advanced player tech. I'm not even doing it very well because it's hard to do on an analog stick. Like, I have to aim on this with the analog stick, but then I want to do that with the D-pad. But like, doing this mix and match stuff, look, if the bubbles weren't there and this was like an optional thing, I feel like that would have been really, really cool. At least it's speedrunner tech, if any speedrunners could find the air dash or the water dash sooner. Okay, I guess that's solid. Yeah, I'm guessing that I'm gonna get one more of these somewhere. Oh, I have to do them really quickly, maybe. Yeah. I don't know how quickly I can get... Maybe I have to do the other side first. Let me see. So I do the one down here, and I loop around. Yeah. And then that's where you would normally have gotten the ability to break this one. So, wait, does the fish have nothing to do with anything? The fish has nothing to do with anything. Never would have thought. Little things like that are cool. There's like this kind of compound mobility things that they do. I think those are really neat. All of the little mix and match things you could do are great. Is there gonna be another? Oh, you blow the balloon over, or the you blow the bubble over there. Where is it? I don't know how easily I can do that. Oh, whatever. I don't even need that. I can just do this. If I can get it right. Whoops. Oh, you're supposed to blow this one over. That makes more sense. Yeah, it even lines up really well too. Fine then. Don't require any of my special tricks. One more down here. Okay, what are we doing here? I don't think I'm gonna worry about that trial for now, just because, like, I feel like I've far surpassed the amount of things that I need right now to beat the game or to do crazy maneuvering. Like, I can't even find a good use for all of the Spirit Light. Alright, so there's these. Yeah, okay, I see. I probably want to do these. I'm not. Is that a shard? Like, it looks a little bit more transparent than they normally do. Oh, yeah. It's hard to see against the blue background like that. Oh, this looks like a lot more elaborate of it. What is this going to do then? Okay, this opens up. Can I just open this up? Why though? What do I need this for? What is this, What would that break? I think I don't know. I have no idea what the point of that little torpedo guy is all about. Not here. I don't. see any destructible balls or anything. Maybe he's just supposed to be something to chase me, to be to be something to worry about. I don't know. That was like, I think it was like the drunkest move I've done tonight. So yeah, it chases me. It chases me to go to maybe something I've already dealt with, I guess. I think that's the problem that I'm having with like getting such into just like bypassing parts of the game. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to do when I hit some stuff in the game. Like this, I think, was supposed to open up like later or earlier, I guess. I've already, I would have taken the. Yeah, I would have had to go through this first, and then this would have opened up. So I think having this ability now, I think I'm having it... No. Huh. Okay, that's really strange. Maybe I should never have gone here in the first place, but I don't know how the game would normally have expected me to get all the way up then. Like up from here. Because I feel like I went backwards. Just realizing I'm out of water. Right. I feel like you hit certain points in the game where it does not want you to... It looks like you should be able to do the things. You should be able to use your abilities, but you're too close to like an NPC or something. The buttons don't work. That kind of looks scary, all this like angry looking kelp. So this is presumably where we're gonna have a big, probably a boss fight or something's wrong with Koala. Oh, are you corrupted? You're looking a little sad. Strike the did you take it? I need to slap some sense into Koala, I think. Did you eat it, or you just... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's you again. That's cool. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm gonna get trounced, I think. Or just ignored, or just instant... Okay, that was the weirdest thing in the world. Where he wouldn't, like... He wouldn't normally have had any sort of real hitbox or anything. But they decide to kill you because you're not where you're supposed to be. Whoops. Like, I'm hitting a point where I'm going so fast, it's so far ahead in this to where I don't know where I'm supposed to be because I'm not... The stuff that normally you wouldn't have reached yet, and they're trying to lead you with, I'm too far forward for it. Like, there's a... In the first game, there was a bit more rubber banding with the challenges that you come across. in this one, oh geez, that does an enormous amount of damage. It's a big enough target for it to matter. This is not even fair. This is like I'm assuming there's more boss fight to that, because that can't have been that easy. Why was he so weak? I mean, I would say a chunk of it is just for how strong the shuriken thing is. It gets a big target. Did you subjugate it? Okay. You're not looking too hot, though. You okay? Your light grows, little one. The strength of the forest is safe. We might not be able to undo all the damage, but we can still give Niwen a second chance. Find the Wisps, bring them together again. And the Moki? Oh no. Watch over them for me. Watch over this land. You may be the only one who can. I totally forgot about that thing. The weird tentacle sickness monster. I feel kind of bad too. I trounced him real quick. I did this. Maybe I should have fought. Maybe I should have spent my time trying to attack the darkness, the tentacle horror thing. To be like, I wouldn't put it past them with the changes that they made from the original game to have like an alternate ending where you could like not attack Qualak. Oh man. Well, now that I've got 4 and the ability to warp all the way over to where things get real. Let's take a look. Let's see what this is all about. I feel a little bad though. Like I wish I hadn't been so brutally efficient in killing Qualak. I don't know if you can ever do this with without triple jump. There must be a better way to handle this. Probably using the fireball thing. We made it, Uri. The heart of the forest rests inside. The light of the spirit will open what has long been closed. Give me some big story. Give me a Ballo style reveal. I want a super hard endgame dungeon with exposition like after every minor challenge. Only the Wisps knew the way forward. To restore what had been lost. Oh, these are all built by our not quite dwarf friends. Where would this even be then? Okay. Oh, that's cool. They have a new little area on the big map. Across many lands is always the same. Wonder if they're setting up. Are they setting up a multiverse? For every spirit tree, a light. For every light, a tree. Always existing in balance. The light alone is nothing without its vessel. Are they literally setting up a multiverse? An Ori multiverse. Or, you know, at least an overarching story of some sort. But while light is eternal, no tree can last forever. No, yeah, I mean, I literally just finished up the last Wisp and then walked on over. I had the ability to just teleport right here. When the willow grew old and her branches barren, she could no longer care for her light. It shattered, and we became mere wisps of what once was. Remember how I mentioned I was looking for some exposition? I think we're basically going to do a big expedition lead up to the final boss. That's my guess. I definitely want as much as they be willing to give me and more. The will of children, the spirits of Niwen, suffered in the decay. The land was buried in darkness and ruin. Oops, didn't mean to skip that. The spirits were no more, and all seemed lost. So this is kind of this is somewhat a retelling of like what led from the first game, more or less. And that actually kind of gives me more understanding of like how the first game, like how that light was lost from the tree. But it was foretold that hope would come. Hope would open our eyes to see the darkness. Hope would turn the memory of what was forgotten and bring us strength when we were weak. That is how the world heals. That is how the cycle continues. The Gorlek builders knew that all things broken could be pieced back together. Here they protected the most fragile wisp, the heart of the forest. We sense its presence nearby, Ori. The light will be whole once more. Well, so far, not too much more than what we already know. Oh, we got a little... Here's a little something to get my attention. The decay and whatever else is working here is busy trying to stir up trouble. Oh, there he is. The heart. I can only imagine being so far above Ori, this thing gets snatched away. With the spirit willows passing, my light faltered. Now I am whole once more. I am seer. The willow awaits us, Ori. We must go. The only way there is... Where's there you... You're not who I expected. You don't seem to be, Oh, I guess we're moving. You're not Trigger. Oh, careful. Easy with the chops. Oh, I don't know what I'm meant to do here. I guess we're waiting. So I wonder what this thing is all about. This thing is all new. This is like a Necron level introduction to a character. Huh. What was that all about? Oh, I can move. Okay. Oh, I can sort of look backwards, but I can't stop. Well, what was that all about? Well, just to throw a random ass worm at me. Yeah, I'm getting a little more used to the grapple points for the sand dash. Initially, it was really weird. There it is, Ori. The willow. Mother of light. Only the Weeping Ridge didn't get a chance to read that. That's cool. Oh, wow, you even get to stick with me, alright. I wonder if that means that, missing one ability, too. I wonder if that means that, that Tyr will attack with me, then. Just like in the first game. I don't really have any idea where I'm going, but we're going. I guess I didn't have to even run out here to warp. So yeah, huh. I don't know, Let me go, before we do anything, let me see if I can just buy whatever the last ability was, like whatever the last attack ability is that I can slot in. Where's our village? To the right. Yeah. Did I miss? Wasn't there like a much bigger cluster of icons for all the characters on the map where the village was? So I feel like it's like right around here somewhere. Like literally here, I think. I wonder if they all left. I hope I can still upgrade. I wonder if they took them off the map. Normally there was like a whole bunch of extra... No, they're still here. I hope. Force is alive with news to the light is whole again. And warms my heart, knowing the ruins of my home fulfilled their purpose. Now go, spirit. Too long has the willow waited for the light's return. You're gonna wait while I do... more housing, I guess? Man, there is a lot of ore. I'll just stand here and survey your work, sir. More houses mean more Moki. Can't have Qualak doing all the work. Oh, you know, I don't think Qualak's doing any more work. I'm gonna just go now. Now all the icons are back. Did it, like, decide to just not show them for a bit? Like, maybe it doesn't load them, or maybe it gets rid of them or something? That's really weird. Maybe they're trying to get you to ignore everything and just finish up. Yeah, let me buy some stuff. Hold on. These are just upgrades for stuff I already have. Huh. Wonder what the last ability is then. Like, I kind of feel like what they're not giving you maybe is a callback to the first game. Like, maybe... I wonder if Sign shows up at some point. It would be kind of crazy if there would be a call... Like, don't say if there is, but it would be kind of crazy if there was a callback where Sign shows up, becomes your primary attack, is really, 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 really crazy strong, and that's how you beat Shriek. Don't say anything. Don't spoil it, but I can imagine that being a thing, because it just sounds too right in my head. I'll be going over there in just a second, so just hold tight. But if that's not the thing that happens, I'll be shocked. It's just too perfect. This triple jump. See, I missed all this crap. I don't need most of this. Like these. Yeah, give me like something not. Push this further might be nice. I mean, more damage would be nice, and I have plenty of money for it. I would love to, like, fully upgrade some more of this stuff. Oh, yeah, take this one. Yeah, the rest of these I don't care about. I just do not. And Wing Clip might be nice because depending on whether or not Shriek counts as a flying enemy or not. Okay, well whatever. Let's stop. Let's have Seer get back home and we'll go ahead and take a quick look at how this all comes to an end. That's where I want to be, right? Okay. I think I probably would 100% if I felt like I was targeting more abilities that I was interested in. But most of the shards I'm not super interested in. I did get 100% on the Blind Forest as far as I could remember. Oh, that just put me in there, I think. Did I don't think I pressed... I don't think I initially had pressed the button to dash into this. I think it just put me in it. Not gonna insta-kill me? Hey. Ooh, that is a... Can we just be friends? Blinded by her past. Shriek rejected the warmth she once sought. Oh, jeez. Suddenly it's way out here. Okay. The funny thing is, I got closer to 100% in, trying to make another Hollow Knight reference. I got closer to 100% in Hollow Knight, but there was one last item that I didn't get. And I didn't do any of the, like, I did like a very minor amount of the DLC for Hollow Knight. But for the base game, there was a 1% extremely long travel quest that I tried like once or twice, and it was like, no. And whenever I go back to Hollow Knight, I'm going to just go ahead and start with that and go like, this will be a multi-hour grunge match. But I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna get to the rest of the DLC. So I'm guessing this is Shriek's domain. Well, technically it's Ori's domain, I guess. Are we gonna have an elevator battle? Oh. Or... yeah, I guess we are. I haven't used Spike in a while. These are all like corrupt, big old corrupt enemies. Very easily click with the elevator, probably. I'd be surprised if I could figure out something I can do. Oh, they got shields too. Okay. Down to me. Oh, it means to fall through it. Oh. Great. Double. I haven't tried Light Burst on these guys. Doesn't do as much damage as I thought it might. Does kill screen? Oh no. I mean, whenever the game thinks you're stuck, it seems to do that. Oh. Alright, fine. Oh. Huh. Alright. take? Ooh, alright. Oh, I remember these. There's something very similar to this in the first game. Those look a lot cooler though, I have to say. So I wonder if this is the one where it gives you the super, like the crazy vertical jump. No, this gives you another attack. It says tools of the trade. No, this is this is the vertical jump, or the anything jump, I guess. Oh well. Oh, they just literally let you go everywhere then. I wonder if it's I wonder if it counts as one of your jumps. No, yeah, I think this is equivalent. This is like an equivalent ability to you know, in in every like Castlevania Metroidvania, where they give you I guess I'll put this over here then. They give you that use it's like L1 or whatever to just basically just do a super jump anywhere at any time, regardless of circumstances, as much as you want without any cost whatsoever. That's pretty much what this seems to be. It's just like you can jump as much as you want. At least it seems in this case you can only do it once per jump, so it's not super broken. But it is, you know, it's absolutely the top end of your mobility. So like you could probably throw a fireball up, super jump into it. Yeah, I'm sure this because you can do it very conveniently off of some of your jumps. Oh, this insta kills you. Okay, because of where you can do it. Oh jeez, yeah, just fucking, you know what? Just kill me. Just kill me. It's cool. Oh god. Because of how many opportunities you have to use this ability, I'm definitely not surprised if it lets you get just about everywhere. Like, the game doesn't really restrict you at all. Considering you can use it as much as a... Okay, alright, easy now. You could use it as one extra jump on top of all of your other jumps under every circumstance. Yeah, it's probably super broken. Well, this is not looking too hot. Oh, I got the background. Is this the final dungeon? Is this actually a dungeon? Oh, this background. Yeah, it is. This background is super cool. I wonder if this is going to be as big as the final dungeon in Ori 1. Which was huge. It felt like as big as anything else. As the end drew near, all paths led to the Spirit Willow. You've got Gumo and Naru in there too. I wonder if they just went straight forward. Like, Ori's been darting around the entire world, and they're like, nah, we'll meet you when you're done. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Why does this in my head remind me, like, structurally, of, like, when you enter... Like, just something about the visual composition of this reminds me of the moment you phase into the end of the final dungeon for the first game. This just very much reminds me of it. Just instead of lava and shit, it's like poison mist. Okay, would you cut it out with cut it out with those mines? What is this? Like it's magically held up. It's quite a lot like the first. Well, that's cool. I'm fine with it. Like a crazy big ass, lots and lots of lava, nasty dungeons. More than just visually. Oh, alright. I wasn't sure if I could, like, get a moment of not dying, but no. It is insta-death. I wonder if the challenges are about the same, too. Oh, jeez, alright, I'll just hold on to that for a second. Alright, I gotta stop pressing buttons. Gotta remember, you like keep a lot of your momentum when you do this. You gotta be really careful not to get dunked. The way you move through this is great. I'm glad that they're using these abilities so well. Oh yeah, and you like pop some pus. Yeah, and that fixes. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking this might be like that, where you have basically a very, very big, yeah. A very big dungeon that revolves around... Can I? Oh, I was gonna say. Wasn't sure if I could, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to, Oh, alright. Let's take all the damage, it's cool. I wasn't sure if you could bash off of those lava dudes. Don't like these mines, Sam I am. I can't even bash off of them. It's so rude. It's interesting kind of playing through the... Oh, look who it is. It's interesting playing through this area, though. This is like... So, I'm trying to think how to explain this. Thematically, if the first game's final dungeon was Norfair in its lava-themed and harsh, oppressive atmosphere, this is like something between Torian and Meridia, like as this... Well, okay, not Torian as the, like, biomechanical menace, but Torian as the hostility kind of thing. But Meridia as being, like, very, like, extreme, like a malevolent atmosphere to it. Maybe with a bit of, like, ghost ship. If I'm going to use Metroid terminology. Here we are, under the roots of the Great Willow that once gave life to this land. I just didn't know, Ori. I didn't realize the decay had cut to the very heart of Niwan. Seeing this, Toke was right to be worried. And look, I usually do charge for my services, but given the circumstances, this one's on me. Finally a common sense NPC decision regarding merchandising. Merchanting? Mercantiling? Oh, where does that put me? Oh, it's a shortcut through all that mess. Okay, that's fine. It's like, yeah, the world's ending, but I gotta make some dosh. As I sit here trying to figure out if I want to say dough or dosh. Dosh. Oh, I don't know what's going on anymore. I have no idea, like, if I'm supposed to do any of this or what's going on. Like, well, you know how, like, RPGs... Oh, hello. I guess we're here. Hey. The decay resists us, Ori. The way to the spirit willow is blocked. Alright, well, we can solve this. But anyways, you know how, like... Okay, so, like... Final Fantasy VI is really good about not being so bad with this, in that, like... The world is like trying to endure under this horrible state, but like, you know how like RPGs tend to get into this like world is ending kind of state, or the world is like we really need to get this final boss, this super villain out of the way, right? You know, like they're otherwise like our livelihood isn't really as important as like existing, you know. And what ends up happening a lot is that. Merchants are like, nah, I got it. You're gonna pay me anyways. This way. Yeah, there's another evil corruption pus. But I always kind of find it interesting, like, so many games basically are like, yeah, let's charge the dude who's going to prevent our world, not just us from dying, but from us from being, like, unmade, tortured, twisted, corrupted, whatever. I have no idea where I want to be right now. I know I guess I've completed one of the challenges here. Well, at least they showed me where the pus is, the evil... The pus blobs. There's one there. Yeah, there's actually a lot. But yeah, like in a lot of games it's just like, nah, we're making money. See, like, maybe the world will just fix itself. Let's just go ahead and... That was not the smartest of ideas that I've had. Oops. Having trouble figuring out what ability I want to use for this. Man, they are just throwing like everything in succession here. I wonder if there's a quick way back now. So far they've been pretty good about giving me, like, a way to get out of dying instantly, or not. I mean, I guess I can warp. I'm really desperate to go back. Well, I ended up warping down to... I need to get here first. Or I could warp here. Alright, well, let's go right and up again. Or, no, I can't. Well, I guess... I guess we didn't technically save any real time. Seems not. This is right. Speedruns for this game must be insane. Oh, that was douchey. Oh, hold on. Oh. Oh, it burns. I think I was supposed to be like super elegant with that. How about not? Oh. Or maybe you know what? I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Also, is it me or has the music gotten way louder? Did I break his AI? Burns, stop killing me. There we go. Yeah, I think it just hit a really loud note for a second. Alright, that's done. I need to get to this one, probably. It'll be this one. You just take all the damage. I like how I have so much HP right now that I can tank what I think normally is supposed to be a one shot. I don't think that's intended. Oops, alright. Like that. Ugh, burns. Everything burns. You know what? Oh jeez, alright. How about you get eaten by all the lasers? Come here. I can chain those, I think. You're right. Maybe this is more broken than I thought it was. Okay. Hold on. Hold on with your crazy lasers. No, you can't even get on the sides either. You're totally brute forcing this just on account of having way too much health. Those mines are not helping. Oh, you suck. Why you gonna be like that? Is there anything? There is an ore over there. Or... I think I'm gonna try to get that ore. I mean, I don't even know if I'm super interested in getting all the ores, but I'm here. I wonder if, wouldn't that be gross? I kind of wonder if Shriek's gonna try to eat that. I guess getting here is fine. Shriek's a popper. Well, I mean, considering I've been going through and popping these things too. At least I don't eat it. Alright, we're making progress. And what did this lead to? Here, okay. These give you just enough to reset with. I still hit the wall. Alright, could this be a mini-boss? Oh, that's, yeah. Ooh, we got lasers, we got laser problems. Where's, here we go. Oh, this is a callback to one of the earlier bosses in the first game, isn't it? Oh yeah, and you chunk it too. Ability is so broken, the shuriken. Wait, it doesn't have Mega Man. Hold on a sec. It doesn't have the Mega Man 1 bug, does it? I think 1. No. The, what is it? The Electman, weapon? The one you'd use against Yellow Devil or whatever. Like where it keeps every frame it's a hit, even if you're pausing the game or slowing down time. I didn't get a chance to really find out, but that's like a I want to see what speedrunners are doing kind of thing. I think I have like another. Yeah, I've got a couple more to do. And whatever this is all, I don't even know how to get here. That's a thing. I wonder if, like, this is something you can get to This is the very entrance to the whole thing. I don't know. I wonder if this is like a right before the final boss kind of thing. You gonna fight him in the speedrun? Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe there's some... Well, I don't think... That didn't lead to one of the pus things. I think... Yeah. Didn't I fight the pus thing, like, off to the side, and then this is just a warp just for... What did I even get out of that? Huh. Alright, I have the wrong ability out. Was that just an optional boss? Seems like it was. Oh, right. That icon down there is going to lead over here. So this will be a shrine plus maybe like a way to get to the final boss. Or maybe it just is the way to the ending or something. So how do I want to go here to there to here and then to the right, I guess. If it lets me. It's definitely a game that's going to have some... I can imagine it's going to have some crazy speedruns. I actually should look up... I never looked up the Hollow Knight speedruns as well, as much as it's considered we're going to keep referring back to Hollow Knight over and over and over again. I like how that's become a thing. Initially it was like, I don't really... It's not that much like Hollow Knight, and then I'm like... Are you just covered up with... You know what, that probably all opened it up later, I guess. The game has enough similarities, on top of being in the same genre as well. You know... Oh. Less laser, please. Hold on. Here we go. I believe this is the last one. No, it's not. Not even close. We have to go through all of whatever this is first. Alright, almost done. So I wonder what this, like, evil light oh man, I wonder if that could be, is another thing I don't want to get spoiled, but I wonder if maybe it's possible that if Sign was the previous light. How do I feel about the final dungeon? I think it's way more... It feels way more natural, but probably a bit easier than the first game. Like, I feel like the flow is a bit more organic. I feel like the challenges in the first game were a bit more constructed, and I kind of felt like they were more coherent as a result. Like, they felt more unique. I think these ones flow, like, extremely naturally, and I think they make great use of Ori's abilities, especially the one you just got. The whatever this thing is, the light launch. I'll have a light launch. Would you like a soup? Salad? Oh, I went the wrong way. Yeah, that was the mistake that I made earlier. I didn't do this. I felt that in the first game it felt like it was less linear as well. I mean, this game is less linear in their choices than the first game. That's what I'm trying to say. Like for what you do in the final dungeon. In this one, I feel like it's a bit more open. Like maybe it's hidden more in this one. I feel like I could have chosen any of these in any order. In the first game, I felt like there were a couple sections of them. Like, they were grouped up. You had a few different branching paths, but then you'd have to have done, like, all of them before the... Maybe I'm misremembering this, because I felt like there was basically, like... In the first game, there was, like, lava that you would shut off in sections, and you'd go back and forth. In this one, I feel like... Yeah, I guess it was you'd only do 2 at a time. In this one, I feel like I could just pick any of them, and do them in any order. Like, nothing really prevented me from choosing one or the other, as far as I can remember. Yeah. I'm sure that was even the right choice. Well. Oh, you know what it is? Yeah. Oh, and they start... Oh, that's cool. Also terrifying that I'm going to take all this extra damage for no reason. This is a great use of this. And you even get a chance to catch it if you're quick enough. Here it feels like a checklist. You're right. I mean, it feels more... Having it be more constructed, I think, felt better. Because it almost kind of felt like... You call it a checklist, but, like, I feel like there is a feel benefit for making your final challenges feel somewhat ritualistic. Like, almost like you're basically summoning the end of the game. In Okami, the battles against Orochi were very similar. Orochi? Where, like... And even the final boss gauntlet in Okami... I felt like that was super important to making the game feel great, even though I know a lot of people seem to hate like the whole Capcom boss gauntlet thing. People like really love to rag on. Kind of stolen from Wind Waker. Well, I don't know if you think so, because like that's Capcom's thing. Capcom has been doing... I don't know of any... Like, I think Capcom may have been the first dev that had ever done boss gauntlets as the final game thing. I mean, technically, it's not even Capcom. It's Clover. So, I mean, it's their publisher, whatever. So Clover technically could have been considered to have stolen it from Capcom, even though, you know, Capcom stole Okami technically ends everything else. The same way that Konami ruined lots of stuff. Metal Gear. Oh, maybe I should save. Hold on. Before I like jump headfirst into the end of the game. Let's use this convenient shrine we've got. This scenery is awesome. Like I don't know I don't know what they did. I don't know what they did to their development process, or who they hired, or what they changed, or ideas that they're finally able to utilize, or whatever it is. Whatever they did for their backgrounds between Ori 1 and Ori 2, something like maybe they have a dedicated background developer, artist, something. Maybe somebody has the freedom and resources now to do what they've always wanted to do. Maybe there was something that they couldn't do with the engine that was a big overhaul to make the backgrounds. But I don't know what they did. But the backgrounds in Ori, in this particular game, relative to the first game, this game has freaking ridiculous background depth, and just the quality of their backgrounds are completely mind-boggling. Also, this feels very much... The funny thing about this feels somewhat like the end game climb at the beginning, at the end of Guacamelee, the first Guacamelee. Yeah, I'm sure they had a background artist. I'm trying to figure out how to word it. But, like, I don't know if they have more people who are dedicated to it, or higher tier people, or more resources behind it, or I don't know what, more technical support for making it work, or whatever. I mean, what the ability to enable things you want to do in games, or to grow a game, can come from so many different sources that it's difficult to pin it down. And I'm saying that as somebody who works on games for a living. Things can become better for so many different reasons that you can only speculate, but man, I really appreciate it. We made it, Ori. The Spirit Willow. The light will be restored to the land. The dam will be undone. The dams will be undone. That's interesting, thinking about that. Because I thought they were just going to rebuild. I wonder if they can actually unscrew up, for example, like, fix Shriek's situation, give Ku a proper extra wing. What about Kuro? I'm actually kind of wondering where Shriek is in all this. Doesn't this feel like the very beginning of the first game? That camera angle, the way Ori was standing. Damn, let's screenshot that. Brave child, you've healed what was broken. Seer is now reborn. See the memories gathered to my branches. If only I could carry this light once more, but it is no longer mine to hold. My time has come and gone, and a new age must begin. My child, I give the light to you, though to bear it, you must grow. One life you must now leave behind, save the lives of all. Joy now with Seer, embrace the light. Oh, that's not good. Care for the light as I once did. This is prime territory right now. This is the moment for Shriek to show up. Also, the presentation for this is mind-boggling. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, just like Kuro too. Oh my god. This camera angle makes me feel, yeah, I was about to say, like I'm gonna have control over this. Okay, well, I guess in that case, I got my shuriken is somewhere. Jeez, you have a crazy shriek. Well, it makes sense, I suppose. Oh, are we? Yeah. So one thing that they did that I like that was really well done is they mixed in the escape sequences really well. Especially the earlier boss fight was like that too. He's taking a lot of damage just from the everything I need, I guess. Okay, I'm not handling this very well. I gotta get my shit together for this boss. Also, one thing I'm noticing is that Shrieker's armor is broken. Like, Shrieker's starting to look a little more like Kuro. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Also releases a lot of energy, too. Alright, I can't do anything about that yet. That AoE gets gigantic. No health bar. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say. Hey, that's weird. Oh geez, are they doing that with this boss fight? Hold on a sec. Yeah, they are. They're getting rid of all the platforms and everything. Which means it's probably about the end of my ability to heal them. Music for that was really good. You're right. I feel like it was doing too much damage, though. It's a callback for the beginning of the game, or the beginning of the first game. Yeah, notice all the armor starting to break off, and Shrieker is starting to end up being a little cool. Well, I guess not. Because it looked like all of the like broken wing stuff for the shortest amount of time, Shrieker was starting to look closer to Kuro. Bummer. I wonder if that means that Shriek's just gonna just die with her family then. It's crazy how they get to the point. The way that the art is rendered in this game and the quality of all the art in this game, like, it's in-game, enormous portions of it are 3D or parallaxed or you know, or whatever. But it looks exactly like it was just a still painting. And there's so many scenes in this game, it's ridiculous that it just keeps hitting that over and over and over again. Like, the quality of the art in this game and the way that they implement it into the game is just ridiculous. So I guess at this point, Ori is going to become the next tree. But then again, I mean, technically Ori started as the tree's light anyway, so it kind of makes sense. Or, you know, an offshoot sphere guardian of the tree. It's kind of sad, though. Like, it's like, it kind of feels, it kind of sucks that Ori would have to shoulder all that burden. I wonder if that's supposed to be Ori speaking, I embrace the light? Or maybe it's basically telling... Yeah... I wonder if that was Ku in the backgrounds, like, having grown that quickly. Or maybe, Gumo and Naru are just ancient beings at this point. I mean, technically, they're waiting for the tree to grow, so... Depending on how quickly Ori grows... So initially, the spirits that showed up were like just like Ori, were all born of the tree. I wonder, in that case, if they do another game, I wonder if you'll still control like a spirit, like Ori would be. The producer of the game said in an interview the story is what he wanted to write in the first game, but couldn't because of reasons. Whenever, one thing you see a lot they probably got, I wouldn't be surprised, turn on the music, it's really loud. I wouldn't be surprised if, the publishing contracts, like, once the game got, picked up, like, I'm not sure how Moon Studios worked into working with Microsoft. Like, I know they were, you know, former AAA devs, but I don't know if, like, they formed under Microsoft, or they were picked up by Microsoft, or what. But I wonder if the contract that they had basically stipulated that they had to have a sequel, like they had to do at least, like, a 2-game contract, and maybe that significantly changed their plans for the first game. And it's possible that a lot of the stuff that they want to do in the first, like, that they did in this game, they wanted to do in the first one, like, a lot more elaborate, like, NPCs, bigger map, more abilities, ability upgrades, and the sharding and everything. I wonder if they just couldn't, if they had to choose a small, like a super small scope, just to get it out the door at that level of quality. You actually see that, like, it's not uncommon, to where, like, you'll see a game start at a really small scope, they do really, really well, and then the next game introduces a lot of stuff that kind of somewhat changes. Sorry, I'm looking at the names, I recognize some of these people. Anyways, with the, like, after the first game does well, and they can afford the scope that they initially wanted, that ends up being a significantly different game than the first game. And that's like not an uncommon thing at all. And sometimes it's different enough that the original fan base doesn't really like it as much. For me, I think there were some things that, like, definitely didn't really work for me. Like, The extra NPCs, I think, could have been way deeper. I think the combat worked. Their backgrounds and their art is, like, overwhelmingly better. Do I have a game dev job? Yeah, no, I work currently... Well, I can't say where I work. I can tell you that I work at a AAA studio. Can't tell you which one. Like, I made kind of the decision that the moment I ended up working at a AAA place, that nobody would know where I worked, and what game I work on, or I guess games at this point. It's not this one AAA game I've touched. Because, like, you want the freedom of not being tied to that when you want to have discussions about things. With smaller games, like I kind of worked on basically AAA games before, or maybe AA, like higher end indie games before working in a AAA studio. And with those games, with the smaller studios, you have a bit more freedom to not worry about, like, is what you say going to be hyper scrutinized, or are there things that corporate doesn't want you to say about whatever it is you work on? On top of, like, how close do you want to be associated with your fan base for whatever game it is you work on? And for AAA games, you have to be really careful to be too close to those games. So I could talk about game dev in general and sort of what I've, like, the general things that I've learned and tendencies and commonalities and workflows and stuff, but I don't think I could ever talk about the game that I work on currently, let alone any explicit, specific AAA experience. It's kind of one of those harsh realities. It's like the nature of the way that you exist as a game developer changes when you work on AAA games. Which is a shame, because, like, the company they work at treats people on a general level pretty well. And I've been, like, the funny thing for me is, like, they've been giving me, like, every courtesy, and they've been pulling me forward and upwards with all of my work. And even, like, things like the work from home experience for me have been really smooth and comfortable, and they've been going well out of their way to make things easier and better for me. And in fact, it's one of those things where with the place that I work at now, it's more on me to be a better developer and to be a better person overall than it is to expect anything or ask for anything more in the company I work for. Mostly, I just gotta get my, like, physical and mental health out of the way. Can I disclose what field I work in? Programming, art, curious. So for the longest time, I had been doing user interface development, mostly on the implementation side more than the design side, even though technically they try to count me as a designer. I definitely don't consider myself to be a user interface designer. There's Ken Lob. I consider to be myself more as an implementation specialist. So that's on, like, the programming, scripting, and like visual tools. I wouldn't consider myself an artist, but I know how to use the art tools for interface development. So I can take other people's work and get it situated right, which is extremely important for good interfaces. Everything from scale, hierarchy, to anchor points, to all that kind of stuff. Structuring, pacing of animations and stuff. The hierarchy of stuff that's laid out, even, is extremely important to make things work. So that's probably the most I've done, like, the most amount of time I've spent doing anything has been doing interface stuff. But I've been, like, in the past, I've been doing, I've done so many things. Community management, game server management, database stuff, front-end web, back-end web. I hate front-end web. It's the most frustrating thing ever. I've done lots of game balance related stuff in the past. Some minor gameplay design stuff, level design stuff. I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to make this not too specific. I've implemented character. The most generic way I could say it is I've implemented some character ability related stuff. My current position is actually, at the place I work at, is actually transitioning more towards tech design. Which basically is some of the, like, sort of the assisting in how, in implementing and refining gameplay systems. I think that's generic enough. Stuff that is more about what happens in the game space rather than presenting the state of the game. But, like, in previous games, you know, in the triple I or the double or triple I space, I've like implemented the entire like workflow for, with the exception of the art. I haven't actually done the digital art for it, but I've done the entire workflows for things like purchasing, like in-game purchases and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I touch a lot of stuff. Even like tech support and customer support stuff I've done in the past. You know, everyone does some amount of QA. Whether it's just making sure their own stuff works or researching and documenting other people's stuff. So I would say the majority of the stuff that I haven't really touched starts to get into the super nitty gritty of like engine development and graphics programming, and then like networking and AI is something I haven't really touched much. Well, I've touched, I guess, I've probably have some experience with like networking related stuff, but not on a super awesome level. And very little digital art stuff. I can do some graphic designy things of a level that's usable. In fact, I've been pulled into doing it, even though I don't like doing it because I don't feel like I'm good at it. I've done it to a level that's past everyone's requirements. So I guess to some degree I can do graphic design such that the people who want it are happy with it, but I'm not happy with it, so I don't like doing it. And I would say probably my biggest thing for graphic design is creativity. I can follow somebody else's style if it comes down to it. I think it's mostly because I don't think I have an art mind.